Good evening, listeners. Hello and welcome to Kiki's Chat Show. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of August, the year of our Lord 2020. And I always say the year of our Lord because there's a lot of testing going on for everyone, not just for one person. There's confusion, there's illness, there's death. Everything bad is happening to us. However, we shall persevere and we shall try and stay safe. Now, to start today's show, I want to share some words for the week. And the word for the week this week is from today. This is from today till next Wednesday when I have another word. It is be thankful for the bad things in life. They open your eyes to see good things that you weren't paying attention to before. So if anything bad happens to you, it's okay. Let it ride. Good things are coming. And when they come, you will appreciate the bad things that have happened before. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about bras, and we're going to talk about innovation. We're going to talk about determination. And as you know, this show is for women by women to women. And it is also, we are in the age of Black Lives Matter. And one of the reasons why this show is very important to me is because when you say buy black and patronize black issues, talk about black, be proud to be black. This is one of the reasons, and this is why this show is exciting to me. Now, we're talking about the bra. Now, we are women, we all wear bras. I was wearing a bra from about the age of, I don't know when, because I am fully endowed. And I have been like that since I was about 16, I think, or even before, I can't remember. But they were bouncy, they were full, they were all over the place. And they still are. In the beginning, it was a little bit confusing because I was in a boarding school. And if you look around you, everyone's own is now coming and it's now budding. And mine was at the rate of knots. So you suddenly realize that, you have to wear a bra. And my mother's whole thing about it's an undergarment and you have to wear it so that your breasts don't bounce about and, that sort of thing. So it's one of my most important garments in my life. And I know it is one of the important garments in a lot of women's lives. And so this is what makes the show very important. Now, Victoria's Secret is not doing it for us. And all of these other bra shops are not doing it for us. Now, one of the biggest problems we have also is the wire. It's not doing it for us. It's such torture. I mean, you should see me when I get home from work or coming out, or the relief of removing that bra because it's been encased in those wires is just horrendous. Today's guest is Ruth Wright-Palmer. Now, she saw a clear gap in the market for women with large breasts and women of color. So she's launched her online lingerie. What's the word? Is it lingerie?
Lingerie, yeah.
Okay. Lingerie shop. And it's called the Noire Collective. And they make sustainable, supportive, and sexy non-wide bras for sized people from chest size 30, breast D till to 40K. And K is a big number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to my show, Ruth.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hello. It's so nice to see a young person I'm so pleased to meet you. We've never actually met until today.
Yeah.
And, not today. We actually spoke a few weeks ago and we've been talking, but we haven't actually kind of met properly, but I'm so pleased to meet you. And every time we chat, I say to her, I am so proud of you. I don't even know you, but I'm so proud. You would think she was my daughter. I just want to hug you. All because I have faith that you're going to do something to my my breath.
Yeah.
Can you tell everyone what you do? What exactly it is. What business are you in and what you do?
So the Noire Collective was kind of inspired by me. So the word noir in French means black, and so I was kind of going for the minorities, black people are overlooked in society, and that's kind of the whole image. So the first part of the business is looking at women of color and women with fuller breasts. So yeah.
Why are you laughing? This is a serious discussion. I love my breasts. I give them names. They are my twins, my girlies, I love my breasts. They are the gift that God gave me. I am not shy of them at all. Maybe it's because I've had them for so long. And so, and every time I'm one of those people who, every time I'm buying a dress, I am looking at how the girls will fit in. You see what I mean? How comfortable I'm going to be in, how it's going to look. I don't think of my stomach or anything else. My boobs are, because front facing. I want my boobs to look pleasant and happy. I don't want clothes that make them feel trapped and miserable. So every time I've spent so much money, Rigby and Pella is killing me because you spend so much money buying the proper fitting bra.
Yeah.
Now, if black people are making a nice bra, and the minute you talked about bra, actually, I was thinking of swimsuits, but let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
What is your background, and why did you decide to start the Noire Collective? Why?
Well, my background is I've always been quite tech savvy. So my job that pays all my bills is that I run a design studio. So I make websites and branding stuff. And I was doing that for a time, and it's very creative and I do enjoy it. But I just kept thinking, I have an everyday struggle every day. I either don't want to put a bra on, or I put one on and I can't wear it for longer than 2 hours because I can't breathe. And I just thought, this is where my energies need to be going, because if I'm not going to do it, then someone else will. So I just took the plunge.
And decided to give it a shot and see where it will take you.
Yeah.
That's really good. So if your products are geared towards women with large breasts and women of color, how will you be working with these women throughout the project? I mean, how are you going to deal with that?
Yeah, so I already in the process on my websites and in my pictures, I feature curvy women. I celebrate women's bodies. I celebrate natural bodies, not just the ones that you usually see on these websites where they've all got flat stomachs, tiny waists. I celebrate real organic bodies because they are beautiful just as they are. And with stretch marks and all, they shouldn't be hidden. And yeah, the brand is about celebrating bodies and celebrating women and saying you are okay as you are, and here's something that will make you look, I'll support you and feel a little better. Yeah.
Excellent. So women's breasts getting larger, do you think? Is that why you chose? Are they getting bigger in the world, or this is just something you were going to do for people like me?
Yeah, no, it's actually, as time is going on, like the average breast size is around a D double D. And as just life is going, with fast food and fast things, people aren't exercising as much, people's bodies just, change into one of a bigger type. So it's moving that way anyway. And so I decided to take that along with the trends of like, you know, when you see on like the skinnier girls or women with like smaller breasts, they already have so many options for them with no wires, little bralette things. And I thought, well, why not? Why can't I just combine them? Makes no sense why I can't have that and be the size that I am. Yeah.
But you don't look like you have big boobs. So why are you? Yeah, I mean, is it that are you over D? Are you a D size cup? Because you don't
Yeah.
look like you have a D.
See, I'm actually a 34 double G.
Woo!
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my God! This screen is deceptive, people. I can't see it.
Yeah.
I cannot see it. Wow.
Yes.
Very good. So, you know, if is it you? Are you the reason, or is it someone else? Is it, that's what I want to know. It's like it is a niche market at the moment because there are not enough. And also what is there is really expensive. Yeah. I have bought my one bra, the one I'm wearing now, and I can show it. I don't mind showing it now, is £110.
Yeah.
Yes. And so if you go on the Rigby and Pella site, you will see bras £96, £100. You know, if you buy two, you could get it for a little bit cheaper, 88. But you know, that's the kind of world I'm in, and I kind of think, gosh, you know, can not somebody, because the minute there are more people doing it and more people are understanding, one of the reasons why it's good to have you on this show also is because Black people have very huge, you know, God has given us a lot of abundance.
Yeah.
So we have boobs in abundance. But it doesn't correlate with chest size.
Yeah.
So I may be a 34 or 38K, for example. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't get that. You only get that in one shop, and it's here. Even people in America have problems with, they send to buy. So are you going to be doing that? Because if not, you must.
Yes, no, yeah. So all of the bras are done so individually, all the way from 30 to 40 in terms of the band size, and then the cup size are done individually too. So you could be a 40D or a 32K, and you will still be able to get a bra on my website.
Now, the other interest is the boning. You know, the wire. Do you know? I can tell you an example, just so that you get an idea of our needs, is I bought a beautiful bra, very sexy, you know, balconette, or, you know, the balconette, the type where some of your boobs are on top, yeah. And I was wearing a really nice dress. I go to a party, and this bone, the wire was digging under my arm so much. I entered the bathroom and took the wire out. The minute you do that, that's disaster, because your boobs look lopsided. So I had to go back in and take the other side off. I mean, after that, I could not stay at the party. But these are, I mean, you know, these are because when you go out, you're dressed, you want to look your best.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you need to assure us that you're going to be, you know, this is going to happen. You're going to take the wire out, and yet it will retain
its shape. Yeah.
The shape. Have you got the bra there to show us?
But I'm actually wearing one. I don't know if I can get half naked on TV. But yeah, so as you can see, I've got a bra here. So it is very similar, quite rigid, but no wire. So it's still structured. It's still got its structure. And you've got the support and the support here from the band, but there's no wire. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. That's what we need. Also, somebody's saying on there that they want a long line bra. So they want bra. I think I said it to you the other day. They want a bra that kind of takes in your stomach as well.
Yeah.
A little bit top of it. Because if you have worn wires for so long, what it does is it pushes it in, and so the top of your stomach is always out.
Yeah.
But we need to push that in. You know, the whole the way that the bras are constructed are just ruining our lives, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think. And yeah, as soon as you did say that, I was like, yeah, I didn't even register, because it's not so much for my generation, but your generation, like that is something that you're used to the structure. And I was like, yeah, that really can work, can't it? There's no reason
and
why.
You have to call it the kiki. You know, it has to be called the kiki.
Yeah.
I thought of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. It's styles and things, like I was speaking to my godmother, and she actually has quite a few back problems, and she was saying, oh, I'd like one that does at the front, so that, you know, instead of having to go to the back, I can get still the support but have one at the front, you know. And so always open to different designs, and basically just anything that looks good and helps people feel good, and ultimately, you know, is organic and sustainable. So yeah.
But when you say sustainable, what does that mean? Because when something is sustainable, it's natural, and therefore it can rip apart or something. Sustainable in what way?
It's sustainable in the sense that I'm a big earth lover. I'm surrounded by plants. I love plants. So I just want to give as much back to the earth as possible. So the materials that I'm using are still strong, still the highest quality, but, you know, they're sourced from people who are paid fairly. They're sourced from farming that is correctly done and not exploited. You know, they're natural materials, not synthetic materials. So things of the earth.
Okay. So it's synthetic, and yet you can wash it, and it's not going to rip apart. It will stay with you.
Yeah. It will and it's oftentimes better for you, because you don't know the chemicals and stuff that people put in these products, and I'm essentially taking that all out and saying have it as it is. It's still perfectly fine. Even when I do move on to different colors and stuff, everything, it's not like a dye I got from the shop. You know, they're natural dyes made from like beetroot and coffee and things that, you know, are carrying around us.
Okay, now people are complaining of back fat. How are you going to deal with that? Because when you wear a bra, every time you wear a bra, you're just, you know, depending on how the back is, the fat seeps over if you are of a larger size lady. Yeah. So how do we deal with that?
So as you can see on my bra, I don't know if I can show you because I'm wearing one, but the back is quite thick. If you can see that. So this is the front of the bra, and the back is this. So it is quite, I think on me it goes up to about here. So I'm enclosed from here to here. So the back fat's not going anywhere. It's really
encased in the side of it. But what the other thing is, now picture this. Okay. I go to dinner with a fine gentleman. And then we finish eating, everything is beautiful, and we go home. And then we settle down, and I take my top off. I want to look the business.
Oh yes.
How have you thought about that too?
Yeah, that is the driving factor. I also want to look the business on my daily basis too. So as you can see, like my materials here, they're laced. We've got a couple more, some nice lace trimmings. They're all looking good. But also
this lace looks flimsy to me. I need something, because I need everything to be at the right place, and I need it.
It's not as flimsy as it looks. It's really in there. Yeah. It's just the way that it's sewed and the structure. Like, it is still there. It's a strong material, like mesh type material, but it still does look good. And even with the designs that I will be doing and the designs that are developing, they don't come up to here. They've still got the shape, that makes your breast look rounder without, making them look a bit goofy. So yeah, that is the driving factor. I'm young. I don't want to put anything on my body that makes me look old. So yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. You see, the ladies are, I don't know if you can read the screen, but people are saying, oh, it's very difficult getting a good supportive strapless bra for the, so for ladies like me, my strapless bra is like hoisting a whole, when you're having a building done, and you put on, I have to have and put everything packed in, and then take the strap off, and then just keep praying that nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Because there are people whose boobs are a little bit, they're not that as strong, but some of us, our boobs are still full.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So it needs help. It needs to stay up.
Yep.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, scaffolding is the word I was looking for. Someone's just put it there. Scaffolding. Yeah. We need scaffolding, so it's like putting on scaffolding, the whole thing. And then I have to then take the strap off and then put the dress on. Now, some are good. I just recently bought one because my birthday is coming up and I'm going to wear this amazing dress. And so, I've just bought one, but I need something that's tailor-made for me. If you get what I'm saying. Okay. And what is when you say your brand philosophy, should we watch the video and let the people see exactly what, because I think there are lots of ladies on and they're quite curious. Ladies, we're going to show you a video and you're going to see a video of some of the bras that you make. Is that right? Okay. I'm putting you on now. Please click it on.
My name is Ruth Wright-Palmer and I am the founder of the Noire Collective. We want to make sexy and supportive lingerie without limitations. No wire, ultimate comfort. Focusing on bra sizes from D to K. As a 34G, these products were inspired by me and developed for the needs of women who feel the way that I do. I held many focus groups and visited events where I spoke to all types of women. I found that they were excited by a product that combined more inclusive sizes with beautiful designs. The stagnant colors and designs of bras that are currently available to them made them feel like beauty was inaccessible because of the size they were. And we want to change that. Inspired by the refined and sculpted nature of French lingerie, our bras are carefully crafted to ensure that the women we are catering for are truly supported. For instance, we use 15mm adjustable straps, 3-road hook and eye bra closures, casing, and thick, high-quality underbust bands to provide structure. The DNA of our products expresses the brand's philosophy. Be good, do good, feel good. I need you to help me bring my vision to life. The past year, it has been a one-woman show. Everything from the website and marketing to product designs and prototypes has been done exclusively by me. The money raised from this campaign will be used to finalize designs and sizings, source fabrics, organize eco-friendly packaging, and fund our first production run. I strongly believe that it is not a matter of me wanting this brand to be bigger, but that it needs to be. Our society is changing. The conversation is shifting towards greater inclusivity of all sizes, gender identities, races, disabilities, and sexual orientation. And with your help, I can't wait to use the Noire Collective to positively contribute to those discussions. Thank you for your love and support.
Thank you. There we are. Okay. There is an echo where in your background.
Oh, my background.
Yeah, there's a slight echo in your background. So, but it's fine. Thank you for the video. We've seen it, and I hope that you take on board all of the questions and all of the the things that people are saying. It's going to be on the Facebook anyway, so you can have a look, and then on the comments page, and see how we go forward. I think that you have a good idea, and I'm going to tell people a little bit more about you. Ruth is 24 years old, and Ruth started planning this at the age of 19 years old. So she's been working, or she's been doing other things. She's versatile. She's in IT, she's in all sorts of things. However, she is working towards setting up this bra company, or she's kind of set it up already, but she's launching it. Isn't that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she's launching it now, and this is the video that you just saw. One of the questions are, what colors are available? Is it just the blue?
So at the moment it's just black, yeah. So
black.
Black, yeah.
Okay.
But definitely, as I said, as we go on, I've been doing research into the nudes. Our nudes, not just beige. So as the collection grows and grows, there will be options, for shades of brown, black, depending. Yeah.
Okay. And it's all online. You're not gonna have a shop that people can come in and try on the bra.
No, I will do pop-ups throughout the year, like London and stuff like that. But no, not one shop. It's all done online. The great thing about it is I actually do free returns. So if it doesn't work out, you just send it back. You don't have to pay for anything.
A lot of people, this is about the third person who's mentioned long lines.
Yeah.
So I think long line, you will make a killing with the long line, because a lot of women are interested in long line. It doesn't matter whether they're young or old, or age-wise. It's more of packing your body into something that is comfortable, and it's an undergarment, and then you can put things over it. Yeah. Now, with all the listeners, as you know, when we talk about things, we also, when I interview people, I also ask them what they would tell their 20-year-old self. Now, you're 24. I don't know how we're going to do this, whether, so I will ask you more questions, but I want people to know. And if someone wants to come on, I will give them the link. I will give them the invite to come on and talk. So I'm going to put that there somewhere. I don't know where to put it. But in the meantime, whilst I'm looking for where to put it, I have a few more questions to ask you. How did you go about choosing the bras for this collection that you've just put on the video?
So all of my bras are named after powerful women in my life. So the first three are named after three women very special to me, who have kind of just been my rock throughout everything. And yeah, so they are named after real women and designed with them in mind. So each bra has kind of a characteristic to do with the person I'm naming it after. Yeah.
How does the bra stretch? That's one question for me. And if I'm worried that if the bra can stretch, as you said, you showed us the stretch and all that, is it gonna last? Because I don't know. I'm concerned about the stretch. I mean, how is it gonna stretch?
It is, although they are stretchy, they are quite in place. I don't know. Can I take my top off? Is that too much?
You can take your top off. I'm assuring you that this is a grown-up and adult show. There are no young boys here to be concerned or titillated by it.
So as you can see, it's still quite in shape. Everything's there. Someone asked about the back fat, so it's quite there, but it's obviously got the shape and it's keeping me nice and up for the video. You know, without it, I'd be quite down there. Yeah.
Right. So the side, I didn't quite see the side. I'm more interested how. Okay, so it doesn't go. Yeah, it sits on the side. I hope the listeners, you can see that if viewers and listeners, you can see the side, and it's kept everything intact, and it's not going to overstretch. That's my other problem.
Yeah.
And is the strap also is wide?
Yeah, wide. So we use 15mm, 19mm, and 20mm to decide depending on what size range you are, and they're all adjustable. So it's you can adjust them.
Can you wear this with a t-shirt? Because one of the, my tester, when I buy a new bra, I always wear a t-shirt on it first just to see how it looks, and then I can wear it with other things.
Yeah, I don't have a t-shirt with me, but yeah, I do often. Yeah, I wear t-shirts all the time, so it is. Yeah, I am quite an easygoing person, and it was designed with me in mind. So I do make it for things like t-shirts, lounging, just basically something I can wear without having to put too much thought into it.
I'm very impressed. I think it looks supportive. It looks good. Your bra looks really good. I'm very impressed with it. I must say, this is interesting because this is what women need. And we really need to think outside the box a little bit, because we can't be wearing bras that were invented in 1959 or whatever it is, and then still, and no new innovative thing has happened to make us comfortable.
Yeah.
So I think that is a beautiful bra, and a lot of people are watching purely because of it.
Yeah.
I'm concerned also about the lift. I mean, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good, but is this going to support my boobs?
So. Yeah, my boobs are quite weighty. They've quite got a lot of weight on them. And believe me, when I take off the bra, their gravity is taking loose. So it really is very much of a difference. My mother can always see when I'm wearing it. She's like, "Oh, you put your boobs in some bras." And I'm like, "Yes." Yeah. So yeah, it's like the traditional bra. It still has the straps. It still has the structure. Just essentially is more eco-friendly and doesn't have the wire. So just more supportive.
More supportive.
Yeah, because with
I really must try one on. I have to try, because I am a good tester. My test will determine whether this is supportive or not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I wish I had one earlier, because my need is support.
Yeah.
How much are they gonna cost?
So at the moment, the pre-launch price is £48. So
okay,
half of whatever you were paying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, half of it. That is true.
Yeah.
That is a cool half, which is very impressive. So you can buy 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And the best part is what I think the best part is that a portion of all of my sales actually goes to minorities and women who have been affected by trauma. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So your charity is attached to the sales as well. Oh, that's very good and very kind.
Yeah. Trying to look out for people of color, people who have been marginalized. That's what the whole Noir brand is about, really. So yeah, just trying to give back to those people. Help.
Okay. People are suggesting I test and rebroadcast. So one of these days we will test it when it comes out, and then I will rebroadcast to everyone so that I can tell them that, look, here it is, and I'm wearing a nice top and it fits nicely, blah blah blah. Because the first thing I look for is that it looks nice and it fits it will make whatever it is that I'm wearing on the outer look good. It's very important indeed. Now, the other thing to tell the listeners is in a few moments after we finish the interview, she's going to tell us what she'll tell her 20-year-old self. And anyone who wants to come on, I want to give you the link, but I don't know how. So I'm going to try and see whether I can put it on Facebook. Also, okay. And my last, do you think there are any barriers to creating more inclusive lingerie designs? Like, is this the one design that you've got? Or do you have other styles and designs that you want to show us?
Yeah. So I have got this one. So this is quite a classic, kind of like almost balconette, but obviously you can't go too low without too much support. We've got one with a more plunging neckline, so instead of just having this, it's got nice lace at the side. And then we've got another one coming out that's our essential bra. So it's basically like an everyday bra, quite similar to this, all black mesh. It's very simple, quite seamless. That can again go under t-shirt. So I've got 3 different like varieties coming out of the launch.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody's asking if you have. I'll put it on there. It says, do you have anything for smaller busts as well?
No, not really. Well, kind of actually. I've just started developing kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Like at the moment, we're having quite tops with like sports bra-ish tops with nude colours. So those will be in sizes from small to 3XL. But in terms of the bras, no, it's just for us, for the women. Yeah, there's so much available out for people with smaller busts. So nothing against you. It's just looking after my women. You
can put your top off now. Top back on. So that, it was just to demonstrate to everyone. If I was wearing one, I tell you, I would show them because I need them to see, how the support, because I have a lot of friends on here who everyone's keen to see the support. Support is very important for some of us, especially if your boobs are quite hefty and big, and so you need to contain them, but in a comfortable manner, and also to look tasteful on the outside. You see what I mean? So these are our needs at the moment. So somebody's asking is it going to be lycra or appendix or spandex? I think you mean.
Yeah. There is. So our essential bra will, because of the seamless nature, will have like a lycra type material. Not quite lycra. It's organic, so very similar, but not quite like the lycra that you're seeing. So very soft and quite seamless. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not, how sometimes when you're wearing the wrong bra, it then cuts in and shows it in a horrible way, no.
Yeah.
Because even when you're wearing a good bra and then you put on lycra something, it kind of cuts in and presses it down, and oh God, I hate that.
No. Yeah.
It's not going to be like that.
Yeah, which is why obviously it's not like small, medium, large, because that often happens when you buy, one that's large, but it's not quite for you. That's why I specialized in making sure that we have the bust size and then the cup. So it's not just, accommodating for one part and forgetting about the other. It's doing them all in one.
Okay, so do you have any tips on fitting bras properly? Like show women who are on there now tips on how to wear a bra, or how to make your bra that you've got now comfortable while waiting for you to bring out the new bras.
Honestly, a lot of the bras that I have found very uncomfortable, I have just taken the wire out. That might be very bad advice, but I have just taken it out and often like replace the straps so they're just a bit more supportive. And yeah, that's what I had to do in the meantime while I couldn't find anything else. Yeah. But in terms of measurement,
you took the wire out.
A lot of my bras, yeah, I had quite a few from other companies, and I just was getting so fed up. I just cut in and took them all out.
I take my wires out, but the minute I take the wires out, it means I have to wear it to bed because it's not going to do the job that I want it to do.
Yeah, which is what I was finding. So I was like, oh, I might as well just make something that has no wire but still does the job. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody's asking if you can do minimizers as well. You know, in Marks and Spencer, where one of the first bra shops that did, I don't think you would know that because it was years ago, but they did minimizers. So you wear the bra, but although it presses the boots down, it maintains its shape. And when you wear a minimizer, you can wear nice fitting clothes because sometimes not everyone who has big boobs has a big stomach. My stomach is not as big as you would expect with a big, so I don't really. If I wore a minimizer, still it would be fitting on my body, and that's what I want. So it's not every dress that you want your boobs out there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Sometimes with shirts, like the shirt I'm wearing is okay, but on a good day, you may put a shirt on and the buttons want to split.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's like that, if you had a minimizer, if the buttons would lie down quietly. So, that's what I wonder if you're going to think about that as well.
That's a new thought. No one's ever brought that to me. So thank you, Sina. Thank you.
I hope you're writing these things down, though.
Don't worry, I've got them. I have a few the ideas, but so definitely, the brittle ones and the front straps. So I'll look into minimizers too. So thank you. Bye.
Okay. Now, the question. First of all, thank you very much for coming on the show. And thank you also because you've gained a lot of interest. It looks like, and as you said, it was a niche market. People are looking for better bras to wear. Comfortable, first of all. They want a bra that is comfortable. They want a bra that when they wear it and their outer garments, they look good, $1 million. And they feel comfortable. So the looking comfortable, feeling comfortable, the bra that enhances you and makes you feel, and because you see these skinny girls with tiny little boobs and they're walking about like, and you think, I'm the one with the endowment. Come on.
Yeah. I feel,
So do you understand what I'm saying? Now, also with the minimizer, I hope you write this down or you go and read this later on and take down the notes, is minimizers tend to push your boobs under your armpits. So I hope that, this is what we don't want. We don't want that either. So we want, the shape of your boobs to be maintained and look nice. And, because I think that bras were not created for Black people. They were created for white people with tiny boobs. And Black people who have nice big boobs, this whole contraption imprisons, maltreats, presses. It does horrible things to your body, and then it misshapes you. I refuse to be misshapen.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I've got another question. This is important. She says, as a swimmer, triathlete, etc., the lace just does not work. Although pretty, that's why and so she wants to know, what can you do about that? And also, there is a fact. I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't because we kind of just jumped into the interview. But bras normally are created by men.
Yeah.
And we want to move away from it. So as a young girl who's come up, and I think God created you purely to come and sort out my boobs. and because of that, I think that, you have to have you're a woman as well. You are endowed as well. So, but with experience, I can tell you that there's a lot that needs to be done about bras, and there's a lot of creation that needs to. So, with athletes and things who run,
Yes.
what about them, or people who go to the gym? Are you creating a bra for them?
Yes, we've got sportswear coming up. So in the future, so with the future, swimwear, sportswear, and loungewear. So that's what we're hoping to get into as soon as we've got the bras established. So there will be something, because I know there are many times where I go to the gym and I just need something that's actually going to hold me in place. So yeah, that's also very important to me. So those will be something we're expanding into.
Okay. Now, what would you tell yourself at the age of 20, because, or even 19 or 18, what would you, if you went back 5 years from now, what would you tell yourself that you want to know now?
I would probably tell myself to put myself first. Yeah. I think often, I come from quite, a strong Black family. They obviously want me to do well in education. That's what they push, go get your degree, do this. But at the end of 3 years, I was happy. I had a degree, but I wasn't really happy, with what I wanted to do in life, which is why I decided to go out on my own. So I'd say just put yourself first. It may be hard. You may upset some people, but you're going to be happier in the long run. Yeah. Save yourself a lot of heartbreak.
You would tell yourself, save yourself heartbreak, and what? And not
put yourself first. So think about, because I think often it's just assumed, especially as a young person, in this country, it's like, you go to school, you do university, and sometimes that's just not what it is for some people. Sometimes other people are destined to do other things, and it's about, like, you are capable of making those decisions. You don't have to say, well, my mum wants me to do this, so I'm going to do this. You are capable, and you can say to yourself, this is actually what I want, and this is what I'm going to go for, instead of just, on the treadmill of life, and then, ending up older and wishing you'd done something else with it.
So if that is the case, what would you have done? Because you did go to the university, your mother wanted you to go and you went.
Yeah.
But what would you have done if you hadn't gone? Would you have started the bra business earlier? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I would have. I just would have done more with my life. I would have traveled a bit more, learned about things that I really wanted to learn about. My degree was in management, and it's fine. I got my degree, but I wasn't passionate about it. My teachers told me it would look good. My parents were happy. That was just about it. So I'd go back and actually do something I cared about.
Wow. I'm glad that you did finish your education.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Because education is good.
Yeah.
And education without certificate is difficult in this very academically charged world, although things are changing. But they haven't changed well enough for you. I mean, there are people who, Bill Gates has no qualifications and a few other people, and they're rich. But when people say that, I'm always skeptical about that. I think that they were helped somewhat in other ways, and his parents were rich already. So education is good. However, to have a drive and to want to do something for yourself is very important. Some people are asking where your bras are manufactured.
Oh, they're manufactured here in the UK.
In
the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as with the whole sustainable thing, I try to keep the carbon footprint low. So everything is done here. Most materials are from surrounding companies, but nothing too far away, nothing further than Europe. So
no China.
No China. No, just here. Everyone's paid. Everything's fair trade. It's all good. Everyone's good. No China.
Fair trade. Wow, that's good. Okay, so if anyone wants to come on, I've put the link on the screen. The link is on the screen. So I don't know how, if you want to come and talk or come and join or come and ask a question that I haven't asked yet, come on the screen and come and ask Ruth. But while people are deciding who wants to come on, I will click you on. If you click on the StreamYard link that I've put up in front of me, it's on the screen. Can you see it on the screen, Ruth?
I can see it, yeah.
Okay, so is there anyone? Come ask me. Someone's asking about the material. It's lace, but it is a special kind of sustainable lace, isn't it?
So 2 of them are lace, and the other one is akin to lycra. So yeah, one of them is a 2 stretch way lace, so only stretches this way across the boobs, and the other one is, lycra.
In fact, while talking to you, I have a design coming up in my head.
Yeah,
I have a design, but we can talk about that. But it has to, if I give you the design, it has to have my name on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, nobody wants to ask. All the questions are on here already. So nobody wants to come on at the moment. I don't know why. They're feeling shy, maybe. I don't know. But any more questions? Someone is saying, please show the bra again, as several people have joined. You don't have to show what you're wearing. Don't do it. Just show the actual bra.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Or maybe someone is asking, do they wash well?
Yes. So the packaging actually comes in a cotton bag that you are supposed to wash intimates in. People don't often. Yeah.
Really?
So people don't often do it, but you chuck it in the washing machine, but no, you're meant to wash underwear on like a colder wash, and it comes in a bag that you can put all your underwear in, wash it, it protects it, and then dry it. Yeah.
People, this is innovation. Her bra is gonna come with a special bag. If you want to wash your bra, you put it in the bag before you wash it.
Yeah.
Because one of the problems with the expensive bras that we're buying is there's no bag, and when you wash it, you have to wash it by hand, because if you wash it in a machine, one day the wires will start poking out and all of these issues, which is what we don't want. So yeah, the answer to do they wash well? Yes, they do. And they will, and someone's talking about uncomfortable fuzz balls. I don't know what that,
uncomfortable
fuzz balls.
Fuzz balls. Oh, on the bras. No, there is no, it's not a cotton material, so it's nothing to create fuzz balls at all. No, there just won't be any. Yeah, it's not that kind of material. It's not like a t-shirt bra or something that uses like strongly cotton things, so it won't abrade like that completely.
Okay. Do you want to show them your do you want to show them the bra again on the screen?
Yeah, so this one, like the one I'm wearing, I think this one is a 30 double D. So
Okay.
as you can see, like it's structured. It's got the casing here, so very similar to your traditional bra, just a bit thicker and no wire actually in it. And then it's by the elastic band, and then the thick.
Oh yeah, I like the way when I like where the clasp is. I like where because it looks thick and strong. It's not like a tiny little. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. So you can throw it out for people to see. Another thing you can do is show the bra body on your boobs as well, so that they can see. Like I'm doing now. If I had a bra, I'd be doing like this. like that, and it gives them the impression of what the bra looks like.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
A bit small for me, but yeah, it's just So as you can it's very small for me, not quite ideal, but even this one covers quite a bit of the back, so you are still in there. And in terms of the back, it holds at least 3 hooks, so you're not getting anything that's going to pop off. It's still there and it's still structured.
Excellent. Excellent. Bren wants to come in. Yep, you can come on. You can come on. Bren, you can come on now. You've got just a few more minutes, but you can come on. Okay, so whilst we're still on the bra subject, because we've finished with your 20-year-old self.
Yeah.
Your 20-year-old self was just 4 years ago or so. So I don't know whether you'll be thinking the same thing in 10 years' time, maybe.
I will.
Yeah. You will. You will. So what can we expect of you from, in the future?
Yeah. So as I said about the noir, it is for people of minorities. So I'm hoping to move into areas where people aren't being looked at or people aren't being looked after, and solve issues in that community. So I'm starting with Black women and curvy women first, and hopefully it will grow so that I can serve all people,
You know what I want you to do, though? I'll tell you something. People, you want to deal with the larger frame of woman, so the huge boobs. That huge boob woman will have a huge behind. Now, one of my problems with girdles is that the girdle wants to take your actual bum in and tighten. I don't like that, so I don't wear a girdle.
Yeah.
I want the girdle that will hold my tummy in and leave my bum alone. You see what I mean? And maybe hold my thighs in, but leave my bum alone. I want my bum to be out there, just like the way I want my boobs to be out there. So how do we, these are things which, if you are into lingerie, you can't just do, once your bra takes off, I think you should put my name on the bums as well. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. You could offer, I was thinking just along those lines, I know there are some women who have breasts, but perhaps want a bum, so maybe offer a bit of cushioning so it fills up a bit, so maybe 2 tights. That would be nice, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Well, we've only got 3 more minutes. So I want to thank you so much for being a good team player. You've come on. You have talked to us about your dreams, and you are on your way. You are achieving your dream. Is there something you want to say to people now regarding your launch and because all the things you said on the video, I mean, do you want to repeat them, say them to them so that they know exactly what you're about?
So all the products and stuff. So we've got bras, t-shirts, headscarves. We've got a load of things are all available on the website. So those can be pre-ordered now. But if you just feeling like donating or supporting the business, I'm working with the NatWest Bank to create money to launch it. So whatever money I raise, they're actually going to match it. So yeah, if you would want to donate to that, just head over to the page.
Okay, so people come onto your page. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're saying? When they come onto your page, they will see where they can donate or
buy.
Somebody's asking a question. She says, "Do ill-fitting bras cause health problems like back pain, sore neck, etc.?"
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, I know they do. One of the things that I also noticed is people who have large boobs, they wear the wrong type of bra, and then they're stooped. They're slightly stooped. They don't stand straight. Their bra sometimes ride up on their back. So it digs in. mind digging anyway, but I will not stand for a bra that goes higher than a certain part. No, it should not do that. The minute it does that, it's the wrong bra. And also, and so all of these things, if you wear these wires and your boobs are not in the bra itself, it means it's not fitting very well, and so it pops out. Then the wires are poking at your breast, so people have scars on the sides of their breast. And people, if you don't wear the right bra, it pops out on the top of your. It should not do that unless you're wearing a balconette, which is intentional, and therefore you're wearing a low cut top. As for bras, I am an expert, and do you know that I know nothing. All I do is because I'm a consumer.
Yeah.
So I am very, savvy, because it depends on what I'm wearing and all of that. So I know a lot of people wear the wrong type of bra, cup size. Their cup is important, and your back. You should be able. So I think people, every few years, you should try on your bra.
Yeah.
One of the things that I miss my beloved mother about, my mother was tall. She was a tall woman, full breast and that sort of thing, but she stood tall. And it's because of her bra. Now, every time she comes into London, we would breeze. We spend a whole day just bra shopping, and we look for nice bras and we try them on, and she's fitting it at your back and I'm fitting it, because in those days nobody cares. People don't help you in the shops and that. So I do miss her for that, because this is something that was just us, me and her, what we do. And I think a lot of women should try and do that as well. Because your undergarment actually is you. That is you, and you're protecting yourself, your bone structure. If you want to be standing straight, these are the sort of things you do. Because even if you're a big or full-figured woman, you have to stand tall, even if you're short. If you get what I'm saying. So a bra is a very good topic for women, which I am very keen to share. And so we've done that. Someone's asking, how much more funding do you need, and how much will each unit cost? She's already said that it's going to be 40 something.
£48. So that's the pre-launch price, £48.
Okay.
How much more funding? It honestly is. I believe I have jobs, I have everything. So whatever people can give is more than enough, and I will find a way to make the rest. I just will. It's my dream, and it's what I want. So yeah, if any help would be much appreciated.
Well, someone's saying she can't wait to. I'll put it on the screen. She says, I can't wait to wear my first Noir. I hope I got the name right. You did. You got the name right. And yes, Senna is wishing you well, and she's echoing all of us. I want you to make it, and I want you make it in our lifetime, and I want to wear a nice bra to be able to seduce people and confuse them. And when I take my top off, yeah. So thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much for giving us hope. Thank you so much for making us realize that all of these things are happening. I want people to buy black, and you are one of those people who's come on. You've talked to us about your dreams, your aspirations, and the fact that you are on the way to a launch. You have thought about things, and we've added more things for you to think about in the manufacturing of bras for me and my sister Senar and all these people who've watched this show today. So thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. When I get my bra, people, I shall come and show you. As you know, I'm always keen to undress myself. Yeah. So thank you very much. And thank you all listeners for staying on and listening, and for not joining in to tell us what you will tell your 20-year-old self. Again, next week we shall have new people coming on to tell us new things. And I hope you are all here to watch. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Bye 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 bye.